Yes, it is.
It's a happy Monday.
Always.
Always.
Always. I love
It's
getting in here and attacking my Monday. It's great.
it's always good for you. It's a rainy Monday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
It looks
I'm
pretty
not I'm not
sparkly.
looking out my windows right now. I have my focus on.
Your shades drawn.
Yes.
Mm, itchy.
I'm in the shade.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing? I can't believe it's end of the month. Um,
It is.
my friends, because I work a month ahead, sometimes I get confused, you know, especially when I'm writing the date. Oh, how fun!
Hi, grandson.
Hi, little guy. Hello, friends. So good to see you. Good morning. It's yay from all over. I love seeing where everybody's at, and I feel so lucky. I really do. I was thinking about this morning. I was like, we're so lucky to hang out with our friends every Monday. That's so amazing. Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, I've had this for a while, and when I earned my varsity patch, I got this, but I don't wear it often enough. Almost spring. Yeah. Oh, thank you, and to yourself. Yeah, it's so great that you guys join us and we get to chat every Monday. Like, it's just we are the luckiest people. It's amazing. And it is the end of the month. Good morning from not so far afield, Robin. Kathy from Lake Forest. Also not as far away, relatively as far away as some of you. And it is the last Monday of the month. Is it tomorrow? Okay, why I have like a hair that's bothering me. There, I got it. Sorry.
Uh,
What?
so we
What?
have tomorrow, and then Wednesday is the first official day of it's March 1st.
March, yeah. So once I start working and filming for the next month, sometimes I'll think like, oh, it's March, because in my head I'm working on March, and so sometimes I just get a little like, oh wait, it's still February. And then sometimes I assume I'm a month ahead, and I'm like, wait, is it January? I just confuse myself all around. Good morning. We do. We get a sneak peek of March. He's right here in front of me. I love him. Good morning. Good morning. But first, it's our last day to see homeworks. Homeworks, at least the last day we're showing homeworks on the live. You can still turn it in, of course, until
Yes,
tomorrow.
and you still have today and tomorrow to get in your makeup work. So if you want to go back and do up to 6 months of previous homework, you are more than welcome to do so.
Get
So
going.
yeah, you've got a limited time, so get it in while you can.
Hey, we've all been there. You know, you're
All
like,
right.
I'm going to bust this out. Just boom.
So you ready to see some homework?
Always. So this month, it was quite a little laboratory of experiments. And yeah, I'm excited to see what more people came up with.
All right, here's Charlotte Jones.
Oh, look at it looks like they went, like Charlotte just went on a little nature walk and collected a little bouquet of wildflowers. Look how cute. Oh my
And this is Chris Thompson, and Chris adds let's see. Love is in the air, and that means love letters and spring flowers. You
God.
can't tell from the photo, but my envelope flap is angled up as it would be after opening. Ha! After posting, I realized one of these cookies is upside down. Can you tell which one?
Only when you point it out. I notice and it's barely even noticeable because it's like all handwritten scripty. But
Yeah.
yeah, those are the things you notice after. You're like, oh, no one else will notice though. I love the little addressed and stamped little bundles. Oh
Yes.
man.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And next is Deborah Jacob. And Deborah said, okay, it might take me a week to recover from this set. I'm not sure why it stressed me, but it did. February homework completed. I'm just going to breathe now. So go ahead and breathe.
They're so sweet. I can't believe this brought you stress and so cute. The
Yes.
daisies. I love it.
Next is Cindy Sullivan.
Cute. Isn't that sweet? The lavender. Something I'm drawn to lavender, I think. It's so pretty.
Always. I know that was one of your first like the first cookies that I remember of yours that really took off in the digital space and with all the platforms and socials. So I always loved your lavender technique and set. It's so cute.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Next is Ileana Levinsky, and Ileana said, why did I not make daffodils? After all, Wordsworth's poem, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, is one of my favorites. Still, this pretty assortment was quite the challenge. I think the most difficult lesson for me thus far, and my first time working with isomalt. Colors did not cooperate that well when coloring the wafer paper petals, and the icing sheets, forget about those. Disliked the results immensely. I must have missed some tips about the coloring process for sure. Anyway, happy spring, folks.
They look so great. So this is all wafer because you just didn't enjoy the smart sheet, huh?
Look great.
And the isomalt looks great. Yeah, I think they look so pretty. I do think the two take the color differently, though, definitely. So I feel like especially with the smart sheet, I don't know. It's a lot of playing, I felt like, too.
You know, a lot of the comments that I see, and some of them I'm going to read today, are that they completed the homework, but they're either thrilled that it's finally done because they were pushed so far out of their comfort zone, or they're like exhausted from it and they're just glad that it's done. So it's a real interesting take. Everybody has a different take on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they look lovely, Alana. Really good.
And here's Aaron Freed.
Oh, pretty. Yeah. Oh, I love the little clover too.
Yeah.
Which is great for next month.
Yes, exactly. And a couple of people did that. I love it.
Yeah.
Joanne Malfitano is next. And Joanne says, this month was one of my favorites. Learned so many new techniques. The isomalt was definitely a challenge. Had some pretty odd shapes. Loved making the roses. Found them very relaxing. Thank you, Arty, for another fun month.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Look at that rose. And the purple. I do not tend to go to purple, but I love that. The little petaled flower up there. And then just the loose petal, the purple. That's pretty. It makes me want to use purple.
Yeah. Not one of your go-tos. This is Joanne Sassar.
Cute. Very pretty. The pansy too. So cute. Really nice.
Next is Laura O'Lindy. And Laura said number 62. What a streak, 62.
Wow.
62 done. If you haven't done it yet, don't wait till the last day. Give yourself plenty of time. This is one you could keep going and going and going with.
I think that might be the part that people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I was done. Because I think you can do so many things, and it's like you want to try all the things, which is a great problem to have. Look how cute. I see the like little ruffle in the rose. I wonder if she textured that.
And I like the little crackle on the back of the one back there. That's really
and then the gingham with the like brushed over it. These backgrounds, they're dreamy.
Oh, good.
Just as dreamy as that flower. Oh.
This is Judy Brown.
So good.
Did you just meow?
What's that?
Did you just meow?
Yeah, wasn't it realistic sounding?
Which cat is in there right now?
Tipsy is here visiting.
Yeah. I think she's in there because she could typically expect Sage to be in there every day.
She's looking for Mama.
Yes.
She's such.
Again, this is Judy Brown.
Look at those. I love the little petals with the notches. I think there's like a dogwood petal. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
All so pretty. And the pansies. Look at those faces.
And
And she
next
wears
up,
all the colors, which is so cool.
is Laura Tiernan. And Laura says,
Oh,
let's see here. Oh,
wait a second. What is happening here?
isn't that great? She also did some royal icing roses.
Oh, I see this. But okay, I need to know about these the words there on the isomalt.
Isomalt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool.
Right.
Yeah. That is really cool looking.
This is also why I love seeing the variants from everybody,
Yeah.
because a different, just a small twist, a small change can make the difference, can make your this homework set so different and stand out.
Yeah.
I love the variations that come from the McGoobers. Next is Linda Monroe, and this is Linda's very first homework, so congratulations there. Her first time of posting homework. Hope I did this correctly. Loved the assignment. Hope to do more.
Yeah, how cute. That bouquet is dreamy. So cute and colorful. I love it.
And also, way to go, jumping in with 2 feet on this one as your first.
No kidding.
I mean, is that not incredible?
Yeah, that's true.
That's great. And next up is Marcy Van Winkle, and Marcy says, I'm recovering from breast cancer surgery, but I managed to get this lesson done with help from a friend who rolled out the dough. Here's to keeping the homework streak alive and being cancer free.
Marcy, Marcy. This is beautiful. And I cannot believe you did that. Wow. I hope it sounds like you could do the decorating part. I mean, it looks like you could do the decorating part really well still, but the rolling out part was hard. What a good friend. And congratulations on being cancer free. We're right behind you, supporting anything. I was so blown away that you did the homework still. I cannot imagine. Woo.
Yeah, and I know this community, that the McGoobers on Facebook and Instagram and everything, we're all here to help and support one another. And Marcy, I know that I speak for Liz and for all of us, that if there's anything that you need or anything that we all can do to help lift and support you, we're here to do that. So please let us know.
And I know, like, decorating is like a good happy place too. So I know, that's a great outlet.
Yes.
And that you used it as, that's awesome.
Yes. Next up, we have Nancy Shemp. And I love it.
It's Monet. It's Monet. That's amazing.
That's exactly what I thought.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's so cool. Tipsy, she's trying to type here. Okay, move. Yeah, I love that. The colors, the little brushy strokes that you can see. That's so cool. Wow, what a different look.
Yes. And next up is Miri Powell.
Wow. That orangey red is just electric, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. I tended to be really soft with mine, but I love the really bold colors that are because that's like the range of flowers. So seeing them in different colors and stuff, that's amazing.
Now I do apologize because Miri also she made the globe on the right. It is 2 pieces of ice malt with flowers in the middle, and so she's able to move to move it, and then they shake around in the little globe. So as you move it, it shakes around. It's really cool. She did a good job there.
Wow, that's awesome.
And next is Nikki Hurt.
Wow.
Now, Nikki,
butterfly petals.
And she did say that without proper supplies, I sometimes make things more challenging than I need to. What can I say? I didn't have proper paper potion. I used a homemade one from YouTube or the proper isomalt. Apparently, since mine never did melt in the microwave, but the butterfly won my heart over. So
Yeah, I love that butterfly. Yeah, that's beautiful. And just the petals coming out of the envelope, you really, yeah, nice.
yes.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
And next is Sandy Weaver, and she has a few pictures here that I wanted to share. Sandy said, "I made flowers. This was just a bit intimidating, but so much fun. These classes seem so unattainable until I get into it, and then you can't stop. Another wonderful class. Thank you." So this is picture number one.
It was breathtaking.
Here's picture number two. See, another little clover.
That reminds me so much of Bougainvillea on the left.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that almost see-through
And
petal.
the range from orange to pink is, that's so cool.
Yeah. And then this is number three, just a close-up of the clover.
So cute. I love it.
And next up is Vicky Moorhead. And Vicky said, "Love seeing everyone's February homework. Your end products and Liz's video make it look so effortless. Used yesterday's day out of school to start it and thought I'd be finished in no time. Oh, mercy, no. Worked most of the day and stopped at 10 p.m. last night after doing ice malt with just the beginnings, but pleased with what I got accomplished. Will assemble when I get back into town next week. Anyone else take forever to do this? Definitely a challenge, but feeling accomplished. So yes."
So what I'm hearing is really, I should have maybe just focused on one thing rather than all of the things. Sometimes I have to rein myself in. Like, I don't need to share everything I learned all at once, because I spent a ton of time on that too. And I was so excited. I wanted to share everything. I get a little too excited.
Well, it's great. And I love that people are focusing on different things that they can do. And because of that, and some people are missing supplies and trying to make things work with what they've got. I know that Sage is being very liberal with the homework credit this month.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which is good.
yeah. Kudos to Sage, I guess.
And we like options too, because again, I don't like to give you a big shopping list. I want you to play with things, but the shopping list, not so much.
Yes.
Becky likes to give you the shopping list.
She's the enabler. You're the enabler. So here's Tessie Phillips, and Tessie said, "Loved making the flowers, but this was my first time using isomalt, and I was on the struggle bus. I live in very humid Houston, so I guess I should have expected to wake up the next morning to all isomalt discs being very cloudy. Anyway, any way to prevent that?"
Yeah. All of mine are still crystal clear. But I have a caveat here. I don't live in humidity. The other thing is, when I have had the cloudiness, just by reheating them a little bit, they will get shiny again. And then spraying them with the CK clear gloss. It's PMA, sorry. PME clear glaze spray will help with that. And tell me if I'm wrong about this, but you could spray maybe both sides. I think just the top is the one that you'd need to spray. I think I did play with spraying the bottom, and it kind of made the colors bleed a little bit. But I just wonder if you're in really humid situations, if it would cloud if you didn't. So those of you who live in humid spots might know better than me for that, and who's worked with isomalt more. But yeah, the PME, I keep wanting to say CK, PME clear glaze spray. That stuff is very permanent though. So just be careful where the little droplets land, because it does not move. But yeah, that really helps with the cloudiness of the isomalt.
And then there were a couple of other pictures with Vicky's homework. So this is the first one that she showed, that she's showing kind of her process, because she has everything kind of done and in pieces, but she needs to.
So what my tabletop looked like too. Yeah.
Yes. And then this is the her third picture. So
Beautiful.
they're looking great.
Yeah, really nice.
And then the last one that we've got is Zoe Graves.
Oh,
And Zoe said, vibrant florals to brighten up a cold, gray, snowy day here in Colorado. I used a combination of wafer paper and icing sheets, though not Smart Sheet brand.
mhm.
First time using isomalt. The four-leaf clover in loving memory of my grandmother, who was a master at finding them and always had them pressed in books.
So
It took
cute.
a while to make all of the florals, but I actually really enjoyed making this set and putting all the flowers together. Thank you for such a fun set.
It shows. This is beautiful. Man. Wow, wow, wow. And this, I'm looking at this background of this one on the left bottom,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm not quite sure what that is.
Mhm,
Is that an embossed with parchment or what? It looks so clean
mhm.
and definite. I'm super curious about that.
I wonder if it was like a what are the airbrush sheets that's down and then peeled off?
Like a stencil.
Yeah, like a stencil. That's what went through my noggin.
The whole thing. Just wow. Those are
And there were
gorgeous.
a couple of pictures that didn't come through, but I got comments from Becky Hugler. I couldn't get the rows to work, and I don't love the rest of these, but they're done. Wafer paper and painting are two of my least favorite cookie decorating techniques, and this had them both. And then Lisa Powell, I could easily and may have lose myself in this month's Magoo homework.
Good.
There are so many possibilities. I found it hard to stop. Had to include some pressed violets. They always remind me of my Omi. I think with my makeups, this makes homework number 33 in my streak and 36, including the 3 from 2018 before I took a gap or 2 year.
You had other things going on. That's amazing. That's so cool. It's funny to hear like I dreaded it the whole time or like this was a struggle, but glad I did it. So it's worth the struggle, I think. It's a royal icing stencil. Zoe says about that
Oh, nice.
background.
Okay.
Oh, gorgeous.
Well,
Wait, I missed.
I'll get there.
Okay.
Right here.
2 months ahead. Yeah, right. 1 month ahead. Yeah. I'm so glad. There's so much there. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming. So that's what's fun about these makeup months too. Hello.
Yeah, it's over 8 years now of classes. It's just amazing.
I'm so glad you do, Kathy. Debbie? Debbie? We've talked about this. Just kidding. I agree, Kathy. I did not enjoy making the 3D rows in particular with the Smart Sheet. I know it can be done and stuff, but I was like, I tried and tried. I'm like, it's just, it doesn't come together as easy as that wafer paper. So, yeah, such beautiful results.
I think that this month in particular, I know that when you're doing your sets, you want to make it attainable to everyone and push a little bit. I think that this one does push people a little bit more than normal, but everybody's results are just wonderful. They're
Yeah.
really great.
And I hope you guys know when it pushes you, it totally pushes me too. We're all on the same boat. We're all pushing ourselves, We're gonna have a customer order for a dozen the clover and I saw, oh, that's fun. Yeah, super cute. Yeah, I know. Just the different I want to say breeds of flower, but that's not the right word. Just all the different kinds of flowers and the different colors and the way they're arranged. Like I said, I had so much fun just taking pictures of them and rearranging them and Helen Smiles embossed. I wasn't forever with love handwritten. It's so cool. Yeah, that's really neat. I love how that looks.
Let me get to that one just one more time so that those that are late know what we're talking about. There you go.
No names, Debbie. Just kidding. Hello Smiles embossed. I wasn't forever with love handwritten. Oh, that's so cool. Embossed.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. She said, hey now, you got your big blue printer. Have you played with it yet? Is it still in the box? I can't wait to see. Good. Make something you can accomplish and are extremely encouraging to use the supplies, cutters, etc. that you have on hand. Yeah, I think that's where our little tweaks and changes help other people too, which I love to see. You guys are the most helpful bunch in the world. Yeah.
And I know that this month, for those of you that are new, because there are quite a few new people over the last like 6 weeks. For those of you that are new, this month is a little bit of an outlier in that there were other things to get if you didn't have the sheets and you didn't have all the ice malt things. But I know that Liz is very strong with using what you have, and you don't have to get all the cookie tools and the cookie things. You can use things that are around the house and that you already have. And your expert lab is going to be reflective of that as well
Yes.
for
Yeah.
March.
Yeah. Um, Also, I think wafer paper is just a good thing to have on hand to play with. And it comes in such a big pack, you know? So like once you buy a pack, it might be a lifetime supply, depending on how much you use it, but it's not a huge investment. But if I were, some people did say, did you like the Smart Sheet better? Did you like the wafer paper better? And if I had to pick one, I would definitely say grab a pack of wafer paper. It's just so versatile, you know? So if you spray both sides, it works great to prevent cloudiness, but got to do it soon after completion of isomalt. Yeah, because then it'll start to get cloudy pretty quick, right? Yeah, I was taking a look at my isomalt buttons, that I made now, it was a month ago, perfectly clear still, which is really nice. And I think that PMA spray helps a lot with that, just kind of protects it. Thank you. You guys doing your homework like that, just boom, killing it. You're months behind. Are you? It's okay. Sometimes that happens. We get it. We've all been there, right? Hello. Hey. Yeah, okay. That's a great question, Robin. I agree. How do you emboss on isomalt? That was a question I had, but then I got off a squirrel. I got a little distracted. I am curious about the embossing on isomalt as well.
I wonder if that would be with a silicon
Stamp.
stamp.
Maybe we need to have Laura come show us that.
I feel an expert lab coming.
Right. I know.
Yeah. Laura, let's email. Let's talk a little bit here.
Yeah, no kidding. Another good sharer, Becky here. And you have a training tomorrow. Well, sounds cool. That's some good customer service there. Neat.
Of course.
Becky likes the shopping list.
If you need a handwritten note from me, I'll definitely write it.
This is required for class. So we are at the end of the month, and we have a new month right around the corner. So first, shapes. Feather. This one is Ann Clark, but I really feel like any feather will do, right? This is a great one. A little lending library. That's nice. You're an encourager too. You're like, you should try that. You should get one of those. I don't know.
Is that Becky?
She's got to get a little card catalog and those little slips, like borrowed from the library of Becky, and a return date. How long do we get it for? The other cutter, so feather, any feather will do. Hand cutting the feather would be fine. I did use this sugar bell shape, but I ended up trimming it a bit, and probably several shapes will work for this too. I trimmed it with a square on either side, and you'll see why in a bit, but it's this shapeshifter guy here. Probably a skull cutter would work as well. Hello, Tipsy. She licks my hair. Oh gosh, she's grooming me. Okay. So yeah, that little guy. And then this one's kind of a funny shape.
Tipsy, what are you doing, man? No.
Oh. Okay, that's enough. This shape here is my owl. I think it's called Snowy Owl. This was a design I made many, many years ago. And it is from, as you can tell from the color, this is a Bobby's cutter. This would be really easy to hand cut. And I will put that as a template. I was wondering what else. I kind of was looking at other shapes that could be used for it, but I didn't love any of them, you know, like even it was like a teardrop because of the angles and stuff. I didn't. I'll need to look. But there's, you know, the Snowy Owl guy. He does have a little baby in Bobby's. This is the bigger one, and then this is the smaller one. I ended up using the smaller one for the extra frosting, and he's kind of adorable. You might want to make the extra frosting too. But these are the 3 shapes here. Feather, that one. Because we're going to end up with this set here. A very earthy, kind of toned set. Oh, mushroom. He's so cute. And oh, there's a bonus on mine because you can make it depending which color palette you want. Portobello, button, you know, whichever one you want. The mushroom. So that is this one here. I just trimmed it just a bit to give it a little bit more of a shape to the stem. And then last but not least, we have the sweetest face little guy. And then this was what I did with the baby. Usually baby owls are hideous, FYI. They're really ugly, ugly creatures. But I made a cute little baby. So very earthy and muted color tone, which is really fun. Very inspired by our rainy days here that we've had finally in California. So that's those are the shapes and the cookie designs. You might want to watch the Smart Cookie before you. Yeah, I'll have templates for sure. You know, so you can get scale and stuff like that for this month. Definitely. And as far as mixing the colors, you might want to watch Smart Cookie because we go over how to tone colors and get them to be more earthy and muted and things like that. I go over the specific colors that I use to get my brown for my owl and my mushroom, to get that more, you know, earthy brown rather than a pink brown, or, you know, to tone. And then I end up toning the whole rainbow just to show you the kind of how colors affect each other. If you're curious about color mixing and what do I add to get here and what do I add to get here, this is really specifically about toning colors, not necessarily completely changing the color, but more like getting them to be more earthy. A lot of colors we want to be bold and bright and beautiful, but sometimes we want those more, you know, natural and muted colors. So that's Smart Cookie. And our cookies for next month. So yeah. Funnily enough, these are barn owls that we're doing this month. The little barn owl. I think they just have the cutest faces, and they start nesting in March. That's when they start making their little homes. So that's pretty cool. Anything else happening? We do have this for the next couple of days. We have the special deal. If you're signed in, you'll automatically get your discount on the paint palette. Right? It's the paint palette still? I'm in the right month here. Okay. So yeah, boom, 20% off. And we have our in-person classes. Boom. Okay. Advanced class coming up. If you want to come visit me, hang out, spend the day, July 15th, 10 to 5. Yeah, 10 to 5. Is that right?
Yeah. No. The advanced class is 10 to 5. The beginner classes are from 10 to 12:30.
I know.
All right. Just throwing it out there because there are only 5 seats left for this Saturday's class. So if you are interested in going, grab your seat now. And
wait, that's this Saturday?
Yeah, that's the 4th. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, that's this Saturday.
And we're going to jump back into homework real quick. I got a couple more to show. This is Becky Hugler's that didn't make it before. So that's the one that I was talking about, that she couldn't get the rows to work, but she loves the rest of them and they're done. And it's wafer paper, painting your
It
tree.
looks
Yeah.
That looks like a California golden poppy on the
Yes.
left, doesn't it? That's pretty.
And this is Liesel's.
Oh my goodness. Oh, just dreamy. Oh, okay. Do you
Yeah.
love that?
She said that she found it hard to stop. And yeah,
Uh,
it's yeah. I
yeah.
could tell you get lost into the meticulousness of the small details. It's great.
I'm looking at all the look at that. Look at that one on the top left. That one, ugh, it looks so real, doesn't it? And then, okay, do you see this little like threaded looking thing through that isomalt it's not a pansy, but like a little forget-me-not up there on the heart?
Oh yes, yes.
That completely looks like embroidery floss,
That is
doesn't it?
very cool. Yes,
Is
that is
that embroidery
cool.
floss?
It's great.
Wow.
Beautiful set. And then
Yeah.
I had to share Kathy Lorenzo's because she made the groundhog that we were
I love him.
weeks ago. So I remembered her homework. I'm like, I know I have it here somewhere. So I had to show it because look at that little groundhog. I mean, the homework's great. The homework's great. But the groundhog.
He did not see his shadow. He's covered in spring. Look at those tiny daisies. Oh, and the 3D on that envelope. And then, okay, look at that clover. Is that an isomalt frame?
I believe so. It looks awesome. It looks great.
Yeah.
And if that is an isomalt, like the frame and the glass inside that it's in, is it both?
Yeah,
Wow,
that is cool looking, isn't it?
really cool.
Okay, and Liesel said that is fondant.
Ah, very cool.
It looks so, yeah, that's wild. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she just got like a lifetime supply of them.
Yeah, right. It's right here. Okay, let's talk about these for a
Oh
second.
my god! You haven't even opened it yet?
No,
Oh my gosh! Okay, now
it's an unboxing video. What's inside? Okay. Most people aren't going to need to buy a billion of them like I did. This is for use in class and all kinds of things. But yeah, so these are on the supply list. It is linked on the supply list. If you open the PDF, it's a clickable link to Amazon, and it's this big old bag of 100. And it is used for like, yeah, I guess it's used for like lattice or whatever that like serum is to make your eyelashes grow, I guess. But I love the tininess of it, the control of it, the length of the handle. I was introduced to these years ago by my good friend Cindy Turner. It's just so cool. I love it for painting just the tiniest details.
and how many of those did you get?
I don't know, like 5 million. Several of these, and really a bag of 100. It's a lifetime supply because they hold up as long as you store them with the bristles up and take care of it. One will last a really long time. Like I use the same one over and over and over again. But when I'm using it in class, they don't last quite as long. People aren't as nice to them as I am. I love it. So yeah, that's these bad boys. Yeah, it's like $7 for a pack of 100. Good. Use it. You'll love it for painting tiny, tiny details. Yeah. You won't need a million of them, probably. I mean, unless you like use it once and throw it away. Oh yeah. That's the same. So yeah, I love these. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's such a great tool to have. I just feel like exactly those paint yarns that where those bristles are just like this, and you're like, okay, this doesn't hold any water, and it's just totally frayed. I bet that would be kind of frustrating for kids. They're like, I can't make it look beautiful. No, maybe the kids don't care. They're just like, I'm going to eat it anyway. But they do work great for paint your owns. They might be a little too detailed, almost. I swamp frame. Yeah, I haven't even thought of that. That's so cool. Opens up a whole other avenue. You guys are so clever. Such great ideas. I love seeing your takes on things, and I can't wait to see your adorable little owls for March.
We're making plans. CookieCon's coming up soon.
Can you believe it? It is. It really is. My
Now,
gosh.
has everybody been working on their sugar show type things? Because here's the list, and wow. So the one coming up right now, Around the World, Things That Fly, Anything Goes, Mystery Shape, and then the self-portraits.
I know you joined in that collaborative effort last year. Are you going to do a self-portrait this year, Mr. John?
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, what?
A cookie is one thing. A self-portrait is something completely different. I have no capacity to do a face. Like, it's awful. I'm a horrible artist.
Do you think Picasso is a horrible artist?
Yes.
You think he's a horrible... Wait.
I don't get Picasso.
But your face, a self-portrait doesn't have to look like you, really, when it come down to it.
Okay.
It can represent... Okay, John. There's representational art. There's different ways to go about it. It doesn't have to look like a literal picture of you. It doesn't have to, it can just represent, it can be a self-portrait of your aura, your essence.
Okay. Because, yeah, all right. I guess I can do that. But I don't know. I don't know. I get really nervous and in my own head about doing cookies.
You get in your head about a self-portrait. That's hilarious.
Plus, yeah, and like you said, art is in the, what is it, the eye of the beholder, or beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Art is what we make of it. See,
Yeah.
to me, I don't dig Picasso.
Mm.
Monet, Rembrandt is one of my favorites. I can get lost staring at a Rembrandt.
Yeah, do your self-portrait Rembrandt style.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, that would be actually really cool to do yourself as like a classic painted style. That'd be cool.
I think I'll do. I just have an idea. I have an idea. I'm gonna do something.
See, good.
It's gonna be awful, but I'm gonna do it. I will do it for you.
Good.
I can't say no to that face, man. No way.
Oh my gosh. You could do a Kandinsky style. I mean, where it's just shapes and yeah, and it's not judged. Exactly, right? Yeah. You know what artist in your area. I know. Could I do a self-portrait of you? That wouldn't be a self-portrait, would it?
Could I commission you to do my portrait?
Yeah.
I just think that
we do a self-portrait of myself with you in it.
See, there we go. I just think that we should all just do Mike and Karen and submit those. They're not judged. Everybody just do Mike.
Surprise! Yeah, a surprise category.
Yeah, the Mike and Karen category.
That'd be cute. All right, friends. Well, that's what's going on. I can't believe it's March. Like in a couple days. Yeah, my Saturday is going to be different than what I thought it was. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that class was this Saturday. Okay. Got some things to get done. All right.
This is also the last class until the end of March 20th. So if you want to take an in-person class, this is the time to do it.
Wait, say that again.
This is the last in-person class until May 20th.
Okay, you said to the end of March. I'm like, do I have another class at the end? Don't mess with me. Okay.
End of May, because there's a lot going on between this class on Saturday and the next class in May.
You did, Elizabeth. But here it is. We got a barn owl, a feather, and a mushroom, a little earthy nature walk. It's so dreamy and serene and calm. $1 million.
I know her commission rate is getting out of hand.
You know.
Way out of hand.
So this is our March, our very calm and relaxing, as opposed to our very arduous and challenging this month.
I love the simplicity of the palette. The palette
Yeah,
is really great.
I know. I just want to slice this up and yeah, super. I just found it very calming, and yeah, it's going to be very ASMR. Just maybe even just put on the lesson and just go to sleep to it the first time. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully I just think their faces are so sweet. Little barn owls. Oh, guys. And of course you don't have to do 2 owls, but you're gonna want to because he's adorable. So yay. I look forward to seeing those. Maybe we'll see some of those next Monday if you guys get your homework done early. If not, can't wait to see what you do. And we'll see you as always next Monday. Friends, you're amazing. And I hope you